What's up, everybody? Bear Monstra coming at you with a not quite review. I just wanted to talk about a couple of things. So, as anyone in the toy community is aware, within the last few weeks, the Marvel Legends backer or Haslab Sentinel has shipped out. Most people have them. There's been a fair amount of complaints regarding certain things online. I wanted to address, to anyone who cares to hear it, just wanted to address some of those things myself. First thing I want to talk about the actual Sentinel itself, and there's going to be another review coming of like what I like about the Sentinel and the overall product. It's just a really big thing, a lot of stuff to go over. As you see in the video here, the Sentinel's a massive thing, but there's been some complaints, and they mainly focus in this area here around the knees. We'll get to that in a second. My biggest complaint was the extras. You got the Bastion figure here and the female Sentinel Prime, and the head for a male Sentinel Prime. The biggest issue I have with that is that it would just be a head swap for Bastion. It should have been another body. Here I took the Marvel Legends cloak body, put the Prime head on that. That's the only real complaint I have there, is that there should have been another body so you didn't have to strip it from another one of your figures. So I think the heads look great. I love the Sentinel Prime. I love the Bastion. That's the only thing I would complain about, is that if you send an extra head, go ahead and send us the extra body. So, because you really only get like 2.5 figures extra on top of that. Not a huge deal. Like I said, you could probably find another body, do some custom paint work to make a body for it. Not all that big a deal. The only real complaint I have. The only other slight gripe I have is using the tentacle. The wrist, depending on what figure you use with that, it can be kind of loose. It may not necessarily stay in place that great. Not a huge thing. If you pose it the right way, it'll stay in place. You finesse it the right way. All in all, not bad. The only other real issue I seem to encounter with Sentinel. So that brings us to the big overall issue that everyone has, and that would be the knees. So basically, my understanding is, in shipping, the screws in these kind of tended to wiggle themselves loose, and causing the knees to be loose once everyone opened them up and received their products. Mine was kind of loose, and it's one of those things. Yes, we all paid $350 plus taxes and whatever for this figure. We don't want anything wrong with it, but it's really not that big a deal. It's, for the most part, for most people, has been a simple fix. Popping these little caps out. There's a couple of screws located underneath. Tighten those up with a few clicks, and then it stands on its own. Not too big a deal, honestly, at least to me. Since it was a simple fix, it tightened right up, and it's obviously able to stand and be posed. I can understand why people were upset. I just feel like more of a big deal was made about it than honestly was needed. So those are just like my thoughts as far as the Sentinel and like kind of the downside to it. Absolutely love the figure. Within the next week, I'll have a full review posted on it to give everybody like the good things about it. There's tons of good things to say that definitely I think outweigh the bad. So keep an eye out for that. Thank you for watching. These are just some thoughts. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. And I'll see you guys here in the next week with more great content. Thank you.